Megatron's rage baiting the fuck out of Simplify. G-Rap the gun. Oh my god, brother. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hop out of this call so I can guess. But have fun, y'all. GG's. Oh my god. I hate this guy. Oh my god, dude. Well, alrighty. Well, alright. We got Hero Gaming versus Villains Gaming for the first round of the tournament after group play. First seed versus fourth seed, Villains Gaming. It has gone undefeated. Putting two match sides, and I'm not sure about the last one. But I'm going to kick it off here with Mischief. He's going first, trying to present some map control for his team. Push ahead. And they're spawning, the heroes all spawning over towards yellow. We're in here. Marv's getting ready for the gunfight type hotel. He takes Orphan down. Sees Mark. Does not die. Mark takes him down. Skill shots. Wow. crazy how it's not letting me get to replays. But hey, whatever game you choose, just love to take down replays as I speak his name. It's kind of going dominant for mischief here. You're going with the 8 and 1 start. Shooting towards replays, gets taken down. Just a kill. Marksman just turns and burns. Not much else to say to that. Skill shots is on the rotation. Playing towards mid heady. Slides it out. Upwinds heading through mid. Playing replays is on a 4 kill streak at the moment. On 7 and 2. This is kind of going in. Orphan gets a trade. Getting towards his skill shots. I see he made it out right there. Down the place right there. And I mean, this is kind of just sheer map control from the side of villains, but there is a possible. Well, Mischief reads it out, and he's predicting second. All right. Wow. This dude is showing why he is ranked second among the captains at the moment. Marksman playing a weird credit angle. Kind of catches Mischief off guard, but he stays alive. They're kind of just playing around the rosy at the moment. I don't know. Tom and Jerry style. And this is kind of getting out of hand, but Hero Gaming has a decent shot of making something happen here so they can read the flank. And Orphan gets taken down. It's going to distract number 6 and allow for a front push, but there's going to be a weird timing among the mix. And that's going to still, Hero Gaming kind of pushes it out. Man, this is getting a bit out of hand, I'd say. But that wins, trying to make something happen towards replays. Replays reads it, gets her. That's love here, but it's not. Wow. Huh. About what you'd expect. And that makes Hero Gaming spawning all the way up and on by the side of blue. Wow. Yeah. Solid break from Dylan. A bit too much too late. Or Hero Gaming, I should say. A bit too much too late. They should start getting ready for it. This is kind of not going so well at all. You got Marksman struggling. You got Scotia struggling. All that's really happening gunfight wise is Hero Gaming is coming from replays and Orphan. And I'd argue that they're kind of struggling too, just because they just don't have all that balance of slang happening. Yikes. Orphan gets 2. Let's get the other. Gets the trade. Huh. 27-8 for Mischief. I mean, that's just kind of going in. This map is going in a direct, scary direction. And it is still possible to 100-point club hero gaming. As absurd as that may be. Oh man. Or if it's on in the street. We'll place it. He gets a triple. All that's left is Orphan, but he's kind of the lone man towards grocery here. Takes down Mars, takes down Mischief. And he should start pushing out. Love wins going 19 and 10. Just being pill soaker. Super soaker. 9,000. And Marv takes down some shots in the back of blue. Causes Mischief to spawn. Up over towards blue. Dang. This is not how you would want it. If you decided to be any fans of hero gaming. The villains seem like they're going to win out on this hard point. You see, the biggest comeback so far is showing that if hero gaming were to clutch this up, and I do not see having enough and as I say that, all four is in there. Love wins. Get a nice double kill, and this is over. Yeah. Good kill cam. 35 and 14 from Mischief, 3,900 damage. The next closest in damage is Marv at 3,400, and after him is 2,454 from Orphan. God dang. That's insane. Yep. Villains flat out outslayed. You wouldn't think the slaying would be that much of a differential, though. Marksman left the party. What does that mean? I think I got a message. Ooh, raid. Scar, raid, den is the map set. see who it helps me on board with. Hopefully I can see all 8 players this time around. And yeah, great S&D map 2. Mark's picked up the bomb and he's kind of going to be the man up front. Marksman's playing mid P5. Kind of a typical spot for him. And he's moved downstairs. Both guys. Yep. And there's some hesitancy in Mark's gameplay right now. I'm looking at him in this S&D to pick it up. Seems like I am able to go over literally everybody. Let's see. 2-0 start from Mischief. Let's see how they happen to play this. And they're going to be put on opposite sides of the map. And they're favoring to defend over. And Hero Gaming is over A. Number 4, Marv is pushed up pretty far up. Fish the kill, gets the kill on skill shots. Back Laundry. Orphan kind of playing a little forward with the bomb. I don't really care for this play all that much, fundamentally speaking. But he will get killed and get traded out by Marv. Marv gets traded out by Marksman. Mischief and Love wins versus Marksman. Never mind. Plays in a 1v2 situation against Mischief and Love wins. And he happens to have bomb in hand. And they had to kind of read that he's probably going to like to plant it towards A. He likes to get the immediate hop. Mischief elects not to go for it on the immediate spot. Will he get this kill onto replace? He gets the timing and gets him down. Going 4-0. 2-0, Villains Gaming. Yeah, I mean, both teams have had reps on Raid S&D so far in this tournament, especially for Villains. Haven't gone against Toxic Gaming on it, and I know Hero Gaming has also gone against Toxic Gaming on it. So, ooh, this ship pulls out the snipe. Well, replays do the same. And he elects not to. So, hop on here, board here with replays. Screenshots. Wisely chooses to back up. Mischief in the 1v3 situation. And he gets completely pinched in. Kind of in the middle of no man's land somewhat, but still, there's not a lot you can really do in that situation. You pretty much have to just push out the side. Or risk getting flanked like skill shots has done. And get completely pincered in. So Mischief has lost a sniper life, the first of 2, and he elects to keep it in. So, who knows? I'll hop on board here with this kill. This some shots in, backs up. Should back up all the way. Skill shots. Seem to kind of peek towards back. Being the most further. Well, I say that now marksman's kind of pushed up. Takes a kill. Marv dealing with some gunfights. And they're starting to just push out the laundry side. And they all know where Marv is at. Marv in the 1v4, he like to just play his life. I don't see a way for him to win it. There's not a way for him to win it. That'd be the most difficult 1v4 to be accomplished out of all the teams if he were to get it. And Hero Gaming managed to tie it up 2-2, despite Villains Gaming going up 2-0 in the start of the map. Marksman has kind of, as far as I can think of, yeah, he has picked it up compared to map 1, same with skill shots. They're starting to build a little bit towards possibly for the rest of the map. Split side Hero Gaming, First Blood awarded to Bitch to Kill. I believe that's like her second First Blood. Love wins on the donut. Kind of struggling at the moment. But don't expect her to be struggling for too much longer. They like to plant for her apartment. Villains Gaming seems to really like that plant spot. Mischief in an interesting position here to make something possibly happen. And Marv gets marksman. I mean, they're just not getting broken. Now it seems like I don't think there's been like a man down situation that like has panned out, which both teams have been seen to fumble at times, even being up numbers. Oh, and I caught that, Marv. I do the same thing, but it's usually more with the wall bounce than the slide. Wow. The ship is left in the 1v3, and probably the... Yeah, and he's got an SMG. This is a bit difficult of a 1v3 to get to, especially be planted. Unless if he manages to get like the pick into Tiki. Around the corner. Good try to Mischief. Oh, there's not a lot you can really do there. You kind of had to just kind of try something kind of wide, or like hope that someone scams. Maybe even two scam. Zero and 6 from Love wins. This is I've seen her struggle this much in this and D. Put some shots into replays. She might. First blood. Replace. Sniper Love wins. Yep. And this completely surrounded. And just pelted. Shot through the wall and everything. Hero Gaming 4-3. They're saying like we did one, we can do better, especially in the S&D. And I believe S&D tends to be villain's strong suit out of the game modes. They've won 2 game 5s. I'm not sure if they needed to get into a 3rd game 5 or not, but who knows. First to kill. Replace gets the crossfire. And this is kind of darn. Ooh, Love wins with her first kill over towards replay. Ooh, shots going way too low to get Marksman's head right there. And, yep, you were gaming 5-3. The hard 5-3 at that. Possible 5-3 curse. Will it happen or not? That is the question. And yet, sometimes we never know. I mean, Orphan's on a 6 kill streak on 8-3. Let's hop on board with him. See what he is doing right. Kind of doing the best out of the whole lobby in this. Shots down. Marksman plays his life. And Villains Gaming kind of electing to start venturing out towards the bottom side of the map to try to get some kills. And they managed to get both kills over towards Ring. Marksman with a huge double kill. Ooh. Yep. Mischief caught a glimpse of one. Marksman should have an idea that Mischief's going to play towards A at some point here. He might like to just go hop over, and he does. As I say it. Check Mischief's checks bomb for possible ninja fuse. Marksman has done it in the past. And checks bomb. Sees Marksman. Then likes to run off. Smart decision. Marksman decides to play his life. Head towards mid. Ooh, sees Mischief. Tries to get him in the head, but Mischief repeat challenges. And keeps the map alive at 4-5. Mischief. Going 9-5 at the moment with 1,268 damage. This is still anyone's map. But I am looking for the girls, bitch to kill, and Love wins to pick it up just a bit more in order for it to happen. Unless we get something insane from either Mischief and or Marv. I would say that Hero Gaming likes to completely push through towards my back laundry. And Villains Gaming sent in the pressure and backing off. And Skillshots managed to take down Mischief, and Wish to Kill managed to take down Orphan. Huge kills from both sides. And yeah, skill shots and replays. The two ARs for the side of Hero versus Marv and Bish to Kill. The two ARs on the side of Villains. An AR matchup. And Marv takes down skill shots. Skill shots puts him to nearly half health. But he is starting to rotate slowly into Villains and is... That's insane. You can't... Oh my god. If she would have like just straight up popped it, she probably would have had it. As soon as he started like running off, slide to it. Especially if he's heading like straight to the window. That's like a 50-50 shot that he doesn't check it. Oh wow. But there was some crazy timing between Wish to Kill and replays. Replays almost had like some crazy timing on to her at pull steps. Alrighty, hop on here, map 3, 1-1 map now. The flicks. They have some presence mid now, but Hero Gaming kind of managed to make some plays. Yeah. Turning out to be quite something. Hero Gaming liking to push their side. Marksman, last alive. He's starting to run back towards his spawn. And villains liking to start pushing. And that's going to cause a pinch to happen and something crazy to happen towards it. Inhumane routes. Sometimes. Oh man. Kind of brings it right back towards mid. And instead of electing to kills around the point, they like to just straight up pick it up and Mischief to get a nasty. Yep. That's how it goes. And they're trying to push through. Balance trying to push through. Man, oh man. And the first score goes to villains. Yikes. I mean, this is going in a way that... Okay, next one should spawn over towards roof side. Well, that's mid-cut side, I should say. But number 7 needs to... He doesn't quite get the kill. Ooh, flick from skill shot onto, I believe, yeah, just a kill. What's that? Hey, anything's possible in this lobby. The orphan takes down both the girls, but doesn't elect to really push through. And that might catch right off the trigger. Yeah, that's kind of causing congestion of yeah. Yep. And Orphan is definitely more. Fish to kill, clean out the last, and likes to pick it up. But there is a pinch happening. And Mischief is actually Mischief picked the bomb. Oh no, and right by into the base. Oh, and that's gonna, yeah, that's gonna be bad for the usage right there. In the ass. Possible map position happening right here, right now. Love wins. Put some shots in the marksman. Should call him out. Marv starts pushing through on the right side, getting ready for the fact that is likely to push through. But no, marksman is starting to push right through P2. And left wins gets them both. triple kill side. That's a huge kill at the end there from, I believe that was skill shots. To come up behind the bomb here. And they kind of make sure that the game remains on the side of the hero. Man, oh man. Hero Gaming, despite the slaying differential being against them, beating out on Villains Gaming in terms of just the overall score. And once again, like round one, it's just a fight for Mark takes down skill shots. Likes to push ahead instead of picking up a bomb. I like that. That allows for forward position. And Mischief plays towards Zig. Orphan knows it. Trust takes him down. Marv playing statue. Mischief backing him up. And this is kind of getting scary of Villains. Skill shots. Likes to pick it up. And their Villains start immediately heading over towards roof. Just to kill, takes down Marksman with some stellar shots. But Love wins watching over towards outer roof. Gets taken down by replay. Marksman takes down another. Alexis right now it's just them two, but number 6, Orphan, starting to fight him up. This is kind of crazy here. Still kind of bringing it back a bit, but skill shots kind of remaining in as far as the bottom 2 players. We're kind of looking for a bunch to bring it up and the slaying, at least the slaying kind of really. And this is getting a little out of hand. Wow. 3 up, 3 down, over towards roofs. Replays takes down all 3. What am I witnessing? And it gets reset. Nade inflicts damage. Replays with another double, and the 3rd goes over to skill shot. And they now know that there was one over towards their mid. And they're electing to start pushing Dojo. Kind of crazy. Good double. He sees the 3rd. Skill shots. Looks to back push through. And they're starting to get meat towards Replays get spotted out in red. Skill shots pushing through Dojo's side. I don't think I really care for this very much. He's starting to heat up a little bit. We're on a 5 kill streak. Except the objective. Quite a bit of scoring has to be done on the side of Hero. And they know it. And they should be able to get the 4th objective score. And number 2 and number 4 already rotated over towards new. But Replays is on the wrap. Takes down Marv. Mischief, I believe. Nope, he's just watching the back of. again. With yet another double kill. He is now on 7 kill streak. And objectively, this should be over. Especially now with points at this point for the side of Hero Gaming. And yeah. What to do whenever and I don't even think the slang's all that different from an overall perspective. Just objectively speaking, it's kind of sticking on the side of Hero. And that should be game 2-1 versus Villainous. And the fact that it's happening on Den. Man, oh man. Map 4. I have my suspicions. 2-1 for Hero Gaming. We're heading into map 4. The last hard point, Villains managed to complete this. With yet another. It's kind of getting out from the start of the map control. Marksman. First time. Mischief knows it. Honestly, he probably should have wrapped just through his arm side of the map all the way through. Anyways, he does spawn deep. And he manages to snap one to Orphan. Orphan read the spawn too. This just happened to be Mischief's kill. Here. Marksman. Taken down by Mischief. Orphan. Mischief gets double kill. Inside. Replay gets double. Gets traded out by Love Wins. And needing to read the back here in Love Wins. Likes to push all the way through the Ay. number 6, Orphan. Starting thinking about the rotation. Same with skill shots. But number 3, and they're going to meet with number 3 first. And then this shit. Nice. Bishop with the another. Skill shots with his first kill. Looks like his sense might be too high for him. Nice to me. With a double. That's the thing too, not afford to have much of any struggling for the players on this line, especially on rotations. But Villains Gaming did manage to beat out Masterminds on 250 to 166, and Hero Gaming almost Masterminds as well on this map, but they lost 45. And that should possibly indicate Villains might be the stronger than Hardpoint. And as I say that, yeah, and this is a good setup by Hero. A lot of crossfires. They should get ready for new, but Villains is completely ready. More of second onto Orphan. Gets the double. In place, gets trade, gets Mischief. Love wins. That's pretty much alone on the corner. Love wins, manages to stay alive, but not long enough for Marksman. And Mischief gets the double. Marksman. Pressing up the front. And this is a tightly contested game going through the start of the second half. The second half. Kill, remaining in the hill with the current list time. And as I say that, Marksman takes her off of it. And Hero Gaming has time for scrap. Number 6, the roofs, and Valens is not paying attention to it. And that should lead to an opportunity for Orphan, but Marv plays it patient enough. And gets it. Replace, kind of left alone. He might be lagging out. Unless if he's calling in his screws. Yeah, I think he lagged out.
this isn't even fair to commentate anymore. Rough shots some worse in there. Just doing just in front of 11 wins. Join back in, but is it too little too late? Oh, it looks like he's having some major lag spikes. Bitch kill. Almost gets the second. Getting out of hand. You gotta wonder if Replays was able to continue on. Middle part of this how it would have went. And that's map 4 over towards Villains, tying the series map count 2-2. 2-2. Map 5. Villains Gaming versus Hero Gaming. Map series count tied 2-2. That'll make you wonder how this goes. First blood rewarded to Mark, wants to replace. Number 6, Orphan on the immediate flank. Does bitch to kill manage to get this kill? And she nearly gets pummeled, but she gets it. Marksman with a huge double of his own. One of both left Lens and Marv. And he's reading kind of a little bit mid. Wow. An ace from Marksman, but what cost? For him, you gotta imagine he hopes to at least get some streaks for it later down the line. The potential is there. And that was a good snap by Marksman too on the mischief. It's just whether or not if you got bitch to kill sooner. I think that round might have been a little bit of a different story. But I digress. And villains elect to have a pretty spread map here. Starting to slowly move his way up. But will he get caught? By number 8 skill shots. That might be an interesting matchup there. And Orphan left alone around 2 of the villains players. Number 8, nice shot. Push through back dojo. Slowly but surely he wins. Catches him. Orphan. Good. Marv finds him for the trade. And I mean, this would be a crazy. This will be crazy if Skillshots manages to get it, just because of who the 2 players that he is going against are. But man, it would have been nice to see, just to bring the round. Because honestly, could very well have won the first round. So 2-0 over to Villains. Replay struggling at the moment on a donut. Same with skill shots and love wins. Everyone else has a bare minimum of 2 kills. Marksman takes down Marv, that's a huge kill. Orphan takes down bitch to kill. And gets traded out. Shots takes down love wins from the back. She wasn't expecting. Bishop takes down Marksman. Almost takes down Replays, but Replays gets him. 2-1. Hero Gaming in the previous round. That round relatively well for the most part. But Villains just completely leave out the whole bottom side of the map to be open for a full wrap, which skill shots. I called out 3 plays. players were donuts, and all 3 of them now got breadsticks on the same round. That wins takes down Orphan. Tries to push down shots, some shots towards 10. I think replays is lagged out again. Yikes. So Skillshot just manages to just play his life at this point. Just to extend the time between him and replays. For replays to get back in. Oh, replays is slowly starting it again. Never mind, that was just a little jolt. 3-1 villains. And we will be back after this short break. Replays to get back in. Villains Gaming will remain 3-1. Okay, let's see how teams look now. Yep. 3-1 for Villains. He's got a little mountain. And number 8. Marv, one shot. Marksman. Bitch to kill, and they 1v2 versus replays and Orphan. Orphan, here's the reload. And she runs right into the crossfire. The fuck? 3-2 for Villains. Yep. This might get a little interesting here. Yeah. This is 4-1 for Villains. Right? 4-2? I don't remember. Four to two. 4-2 for Villains Gaming. Map count 2-2. And missed. Definitely decides to back off. He's straight killed. And I'm kind of losing track of what's happening. Hey. Bitch to kill and Marv like to get hit into couches and are thinking of possibly pushing through the roofs towards A. But Hero Gaming kinda sensing for the mid pressure, and they're not too far off. But they gotta, Villains Gaming has to get the bomb down like now. Marksman's gonna get a little upset here as he had just checked the B bomb, and now they have to take it back over in the 2v2. Technically, had a disadvantage, but until Mr. Kill managed to get that kill. And she gets the other. Wow. She didn't need Marv's help. How about that? 5-2. Wish to kill gets both the final kills of the rounds. On to replays, the captain and Marksman the Slayer. Oh man. And I can't take it too loud, ladies and gentlemen. I have neighbors, and it's at nighttime. As you can see, it's pretty late over where I'm at. But I digress. It's gonna show ring. Mark. This might get Marksman gets taken down by Orphan. Nice. This guy here gets misship, but gets rated out. Our shots in the 1v3 match point for Villains Gaming, so he has to get off 3 kills and or get the bomb blown up. And he gets taken down. 3-2 map count for Villains Gaming. Yikes, that's the scoreboard for the second half. Literally, I think this is the same exact score as the first go around before the reset. And this is Dr. Siege signing off. See you guys later.